Coming up, possibly the 8 most important days in the history of Swansea City Football Club, beginning with the FA Cup final against Fulham and then quickly followed by the Champions League final against West Ham, and still the possibility that we could win all 5 competitions in one season. Can it be done? I seriously doubt it, but there's always a chance. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to the Liberty Stadium in Swansea, and if you are a first-time visitor, then why not subscribe, like, watch and comment. Help the channel to grow and help us to support all that good stuff that you can see scrolling above. And if you are a regular follower of the channel, you will know that we've absolutely dominated everything this season, and we have already won the Community Shield and the Carabao Cup, and just recently we won the Premier League in style, finishing 18 points clear of second place West Ham and 22 points clear of third place Manchester City, who never lived up to what they achieved last season. And in terms of what has happened on the pitch since you were last with us, when you were last with us, you saw us beat Manchester City by 2-1 in the Champions League semi-final second leg to book our place in the final against West Ham. We had already beaten Arsenal by 3-0 in the semi-final of the FA Cup to set up the fixture against Fulham in the final. And to end the season, we absolutely thumped everyone in the last 3 games. And we had a very good 4-1 away victory against Brighton, and followed that with a super 2-0 away victory at Leeds. And in the final game of the season, we thumped West Brom by 5-1. And so it is still possible to win all 5 competitions in one season. And we will begin with the final of the FA Cup against Fulham. And so the team for the FA Cup final against Fulham is Costa in goal with Timber. Gapo gets the nod over Buongiorno, Kasumu and Mendes at the back, with Karacha, Pobega, Adley and Wirtz in midfield. Vitinha and Oshiman will play up front. And we have made a few little subtle changes to how we are going to line up against Fulham and how we are going to play against them. And we are, because they like to play this gegenpress, and they are very good at it, we have made a few changes in terms of how we are approaching the game. We're going to up the tempo a little bit, and we are going to play a little bit more direct and try to pull them out and catch them on the break. And so the FA Cup final has begun, and it is Swansea on the ascendancy. And here is Adley. Adley finds Timber. He finds Osimhen. We're looking to the forwards to have a big game today, but here is Pobega breaking through, and Pobega has a chance, but it's a tame shot, and the goalkeeper is able to parry that quite easily. But we are the stronger side at the beginning of the match, and Adley now will swing in the corner, and he's looking for a head but can't find one, and it's going to be picked up by Timber, and highlight comes to a close. But we do have another corner. There are 7 minutes gone. Adley with the corner again. It's headed out, and we should pick up this loose ball, and Timber at the back has picked up the loose ball. He's driving forward. We are really taking the game to Fulham, and we are the dominant team in the early stages in this game. Gapo finds Karacha. Pobega feeds it out to Mendes. Mendes, can he get a cross in? Yes, he can. He finds Vitinha, and Vitinha's shot is blocked. It comes out to Mendes again, who finds Pobega. Back to Mendes. There's a cross, and it is 1-0 to Swansea. I think, though, he might have been just a fraction offside. I do feel the goal will be disallowed because it did look to me like he was a foot or so offside. But we will wait for the VAR, and the goal has been disallowed. I did suspect that. But Swansea are the better team in the early opening exchanges. And oh my goodness me, that was so close. but Osherman almost put us ahead. It's a good sign. We have had the best of the game. We're totally dominating possession, and Adley will take another corner to the near post, and it's a good save by the Fulham goalkeeper, and it remains 0-0, but we are doing our best here to break Fulham down. They're a very, very good side this year, Fulham, and hopefully the goal will come soon. But we do have to be careful. Fulham have some very, very quick forwards up front, and we need to be very vigilant. They will look to break away, but that's a great tackle. And here is Vitinha. Vitinha's breaking down the left. Can he get across in? He's going to turn and look for support. Finds Karacha. Pabega has a shot. It comes back out to Vitinha. It is all go for Swansea. Mendes fires in a cross, and there is a chance. And finally, Osimhen has put the ball in the back of the net, and Swansea are ahead. It is 1-0 in the FA Cup final. Is this the fourth of 5 trophies coming up? Fulham are really not in this game. A cracking shot by Pabega. Vitinha picked up the loose ball, and Osherman's first header hit the post, but he's on hand to steer it in. And a good decision to play Osherman up front. And it is Fulham 0, Swansea 1 in the FA Cup final. A game we are dominating. Fulham are yet to have a shot on goal. They are not in this game. We've dominated possession. We have increased the tempo. We've increased the passing directness because we suspected that they would be too good in terms of the gegenpress. And we didn't want to play the ball out of the back. We just wanted to control things. But Fulham do have a corner, and that is fired in by Bowen, but headed away by Kasumu. Kasumu is racing after Bowen, which means he's now out of position. And Fulham are looking to bring the ball forward, and there is a chance, and it's a good save by Costa at the near post. And Swansea survive, and that is Fulham's first attempt on goal. And Bowen will fire in the corner again, and that's headed away again. And Fulham are finishing the first half very strongly, and we need to defend well, hold on to this lead. And they have come into the game in the last 15 minutes of the first half, but the score remains Fulham 0, Swansea 1 at half-time. And I'm going to tell them not to get complacent out there. You weren't that bad, but you can still be better. And go out there and win this trophy now. Let's get our hands on the first bit of silverware and hopefully bring home the trophy for the fans. And it is Swansea on the attack once again. And that's a long ball upfield by the Fulham defender. It's headed on by Mendes. He finds Wirtz. Wirtz is looking over the top for Osherman. Osherman is in, and Osherman has a chance, and it still can't get it over the goalkeeper. I'd like to get this second goal at this point. Obviously 1-0 is still very, very nervy. We are dominating the game. Timber is quite tired, so we're going to bring off Timber and bring on Cambiasso, and hopefully we can hold on. And I think it may be time to make some more changes. Yaxin Adley is quite tired, so he maybe will need to come off. We will bring on Markowski, and we'll switch over Wirtz and Markowski, let Markowski play up the top. And also Thomas Pabega is also quite tired, so we're going to bring on Moses Etim, and that will be our final change of the day. And so we're hoping that we can see this game out now as Gapo, who's on a yellow card. We need to be careful with Gapo. And Wirtz finds Markowski, and here is Wirtz, but that's a poor pass by Wirtz, and Fulham have a chance. And while it's 1-0, Fulham are still in this game, and there's a long cross, and it is headed on, but Costa finds that easy to collect, and it remains Fulham 0, Swansea 1. We just need to keep our heads, keep our shape, and do the right things. We want to follow the tactic. And I'm just going to tell the boys that I want more. They need to focus, give me more. And that's another poor ball. And I think we will make some changes now to how we're playing as Fulham look to bring the ball forward. But here is Costa with a long ball upfield. And we are now going to make some changes, I think. because I really just want to hold on to possession now. And stop these little breakaways. And Fulham have another chance, and he's hit the crossbar, and it is headed out by Kasumu, and we are going to make some changes now. And we are going to try and hold on to the ball now and just see the game out. And we're not going to do anything in terms of anything else. We're just going to hold on to the ball and try and see the game out. And so it is still Fulham 0, Swansea 1. And the direct passing worked, but it is, I think, failing a little bit at the moment. So we just need to hold the ball. And in a very tight contest, it is coming to an end. And can we hold out, or do Fulham have one more trick left? It is coming to the end, and we have won the FA Cup final, and that is the 4th trophy this season, with still one to play for. We are an amazing team this season. The boys have done everything that I could have asked from them, and have brought home the FA Cup final to add to the Carabao Cup, to add to the Community Shield, and to add to the Premier League. What a team this has been this season. With one more game to go, can we get the 5th trophy in the cabinet for this season? What a feat that will be, and what a team they will have proved to be. They have defied all the odds. We were not supposed to be this good. We were not favourites in any of the competitions. And just say congratulations. What a fantastic win. Fulham have been a very, very good team this year, and we have beaten them at Wembley with Oshiman's 15th minute goal was the difference. And so again, I'm absolutely speechless that we have won the FA Cup final, and we will go on now to play the final game of the season, the biggest game of all, and we will take on West Ham in the Champions League final. And so the team for the Champions League final is Costa in goal, with Timber, Buongiorno, Kasumu and Mendes at the back. Karacha, Wirtz and Adley in midfield, and we've decided to go 3 up top with Brozier, Denner and Oshiman all in form, and hopefully we will do enough today to win the Champions League. In West Ham are quite a surprise package. They only got into the Champions League for the first time last season, and if they win today, then it will be quite a story for West Ham, whereas we've been in the Champions League for so long now. It is time for us to win it, but West Ham are going to be very, very tough opposition. We are playing a very, very pacey team. We're going to play balanced to begin with. We're not going to go all guns blazing, and we are going to play and try and keep possession. We haven't got the possession at the moment. It's about 50-50. But it is West Ham who have the first highlight. And they have been a very, very surprise package. They play a very, very aggressive game. And they are very fast. And we will need to be at our absolute best to win this Champions League final today. But we are halfway through the first half. It is West Ham on top, but we are dominating possession. We just need to create a few more chances. But at the moment, I'm not planning to change anything in order to achieve that. We're going to continue to try and dominate the ball. And Oshiman has got in behind his defender. Can he get a cross in? He can't, and it is going to go out for a corner. In fact, it's been given as a goal kick. And West Ham will have the ball again, looking to play out from the back. And they I am so nervous in this final. I think I'd have preferred to play one of the foreign teams, I think, rather than West Ham. They have been very, very good in the Premier League. We had a narrow 1-0 victory against them earlier on. But they are coming forward and they are dominating the game, the highlights at the moment. And there is a ball through to Einstein. Einstein has put him in, and that is a great save by Costa. And West Ham are the better team at the moment. We do need to do something, I think. Otherwise, there is a goal coming. and we will have to mix things up a little bit. And there's a chance, and it is somehow stayed out. West Ham somehow failed to score there. I don't know how that didn't go in. We need to be a little bit better than what we're doing at the moment. I'm going to give them a shout and demand more. This is not good enough. We need to be better. We're not playing well up front, and we may need to change things in the second half. But at the moment, it is West Ham dominating the Champions League final. And I'm going to say it isn't good enough. Kasumu didn't like that. But I need to tell them, we need you to step up and to show the rest of Europe why we are favourites to win this, even though West Ham are dominating the game. And so let's go into the second half. We need a better performance from the boys. Nobody is playing particularly well. Brozier's having a particularly poor game. Denner is not having the best game of his career, and I think it is time possibly to make a few changes. And we have switched our shape, and we've decided to go to the diamond, and we're pushing the line up higher. We've gone to a more positive style of play, and Timber is tired, and he's not looking particularly good at the moment either. And Swansea have a corner, and it comes out to Karacha, who is on a yellow card. But we need to get him to ease off the tackles. And here is Timber, who's particularly tired at the moment. And Pabega feeds it through to Oshiman. Oshiman has a chance, and it is cleared off the line. It comes out to Timber. He can't keep the ball in, and that highlight comes to a close. We are going to take Timber off and bring on Cambiasso in our final change. And it's a very even contest. And Adley is extremely tired as well. It looks like it's going to go to extra time. We will have the option to make one further substitution in extra time, but can we win it late on? Here is Mendes. He looks to bring the ball up the line, and he finds Buongiorno. Kasumu, he's looking for Pabega to Wirtz, but again it's a poor pass from Wirtz, and we're not really playing as well as I would like us to play, and it will be sad if we don't win the Champions League here and get the 5 trophies in a season. But it comes back to Costa. Costa finds Buongiorno. He finds Cambiasso. He finds Wirtz. Cambiasso wanted to win the Champions League and wanted to leave. Well, this is his chance to win the Champions League. Help us to do it. Come on, Cambiasso. This is what you wanted. He's looking up the line. He's going to look inside for Karacha to Buongiorno. He finds Wirtz. I need Wirtz to do something. Adley looking for Mendes in acres of space. There's a chance for Oshiman, and Oshiman could have won the game, but I think it's been given as offside. The score remains Swansea 0, West Ham 0. In the European Champions League final, we will need to make one more change as we go into extra time. And I'm going to say I don't like what I'm seeing. We need to step up. We need to get a grip on this game. And we will go to the extra time. And hopefully we can do a little bit better than we've been doing. We do have an injury now, which is unfortunate because we've used our substitutions. We're going to put... we'll put Etim at... And this is terrible. We now have major problems here. We are playing with 10 men, 10 very tired men, and all I can do is just encourage the team, help them to. But it's going to come to half time, and it is still 0-0. Is it going to go to penalties? West Ham have fallen off the pace a little bit, and they are struggling. We are struggling. We're down to 10 men, and this is a Champions League to end all Champions League, and there hasn't even been a goal, and it is going to go to penalties, and that is a terrible thing because we are not a penalty-taking team. So we'll be right back when we've set up the penalty takers. And I think we're just going to tell them to stay calm, back yourself, and we'll be fine. And hopefully we will do enough to win the Champions League. It is Vitinha first up. He doesn't miss many, Vitinha, but he's missed the Champions League final. That is the worst possible start. And how are we going to lose the Champions League final on penalties? This will be the worst possible end to the season as West Ham take the lead. And I can't believe that Vitinha has missed the penalty that might cost us the Champions League final. And here is Osimhen. Osimhen steps up to take the second penalty, and Osimhen puts it into the back of the net, and we're level at the moment, but West Ham do have the advantage. And I think, in all fairness, West Ham have deserved to win the final. They've been the better team than us, and they have gone 2-1 up in the penalty shootout. They just need to keep scoring. We need our goalkeeper Costa to do something very special, as Wirtz will be the next one up. And can he put it away? He needs to put this away. And he does, and makes it 2-2. But West Ham still have the advantage. Come on, Costa. We need you to do something very special here. And West Ham are still in the lead. If they can put this away, they'll be still in the lead, and they are. And I think that it is game over now. I think that we are done and dusted. As Pobega is next up, we are not a great penalty-taking team. We have 2 or 3 who can take penalties, but by and large, we're not a great penalty team. And it is 3-3 on the night, and it's going to be, I think, going to go to West Ham. It's been a good season, but Costa has pulled one out of the air, and West Ham have missed. Is this an opportunity now for Swansea to take advantage? It's Kem Karacha, the young lad, and he puts it away. Swansea are now in the lead, and if Costa can pull something else out of the bag here, we will win the Champions League, and that will be something special. Come on, Costa, earn your salary, my son. He is a world-class goalkeeper, and we need him to do something world-class now. Can he do it? As it is Perkins who is about to come and take the penalty. Come on, Costa. And Costa's done it, and we have won the Champions League. We have won all the competitions this season, and I really don't believe what has happened there. West Ham, I think, fully deserved to win the Champions League. I think FM decided it was our turn, made it very, very nervy for us, but we have won 5 trophies out of 5, and we are going to add the Champions League to the other 4, the Carabao Cup, the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Community Shield. And what a side this is. What a team this Swansea team is. We can be so proud of what we have achieved this year. I just somehow still struggling to believe what has happened. And we will go and on a holiday for a few weeks now and enjoy the success that we have had this year. It has been a monumental season, and we have won everything that we could possibly win. We have won the Carabao Cup, we have won the English FA Cup, we have won the Community Shield, and we have won the English Premier Division. We will be in the World Club Championship next year, and everything is set fair for this Swansea side. We were very fortunate against West Ham, but we have succeeded in claiming 5 trophies from 5 competitions. What a season. Absolutely speechless now. And so that's it for this video. If you are new to the channel, why not subscribe, like, watch and comment. Help the channel to grow and helps us to support the very worthwhile cause that you can see scrolling above. And why not follow along? And I have to make some decisions about what we are going to do now. I would appreciate any suggestions that you guys think that I should do? We have won everything now. Should we finish here at Swansea and move on to something else? Or would you like to see the young players develop and see how they get on as we look to develop all those young boys in the next season? But from a very happy Liberty Stadium here in Swansea, for now, for this episode, we will bid you all farewell and we will see you next time.